My name's Jadeja. I'm from the Investors Masterclass and here at the Property Show April 2019. One of the reasons we're here today is a lot of people are concerned about Brexit and considering is this the right time to get involved in properties. And the key question really is not just about Brexit, but there are other things happening on the horizon in the financial markets as well as the economy. So the idea is for people to come along to the Property Show to really get versed up about what's happening globally, not just in the UK markets, but overseas, because there's going to be a cross-correlation there. I've always been exhibiting at the Property Show, and one of the main reasons is that we like to have face-to-face communication with customers. Nowadays, in the digital media world, people don't get to ask questions. And so here, being at the Property Show, it's a really two-way conversation. So I always recommend people come along to not just listen to some of the fantastic talks that are taking place here, but also the ability to be able to come and ask questions to all the exhibitors. And plus, it's for us to find out what people are looking for as well. One of the key reasons that people need to come to this exhibition, the Property Show here, is there are so many property events taking place right now, but I find that this is really, we get a lot of people coming along who are quite serious. But that's not to say people who have no experience shouldn't come along, because it's an all-round event. You've got people who are just starting out, people who are seasoned investors in the property market, and it's a great place to be, to network, it's a great place to be, to find out more information. But it really sets apart because the quality of the speakers that come along to this particular program, this particular event, and from my experience being in this industry for the last 38 years, I've seen nothing like the quality of speakers that come along, and the education level is very, very high here. By being here today, one of the things that I've gained is that I really thought people were focusing on the Brexit, but we realized that Brexit is not such a main issue for people. People are now concerned that is this the peak for the property market? Is this a really good time to get invest? And people think that if I go to the Property Show once, I'm going to get everything I need. It's not like that. The properties are always evolving. There are new rules, new regulations. And so what I found by being here, especially at this particular one in April, is that people are now getting more cautious, more concerned, probably sitting more on the sidelines, when in fact you shouldn't be sitting on the sidelines. You should always be active as a property investor, always be inquisitive, always looking out for what are the key tactics to use in the current environment. One of the questions I get asked is, are we just exhibiting at the Property Show, or do we provide seminars and talks? And that's one of the main reasons I'm actually here, is because we produce a 45-minute piece of content, and that's really an introduction where people can come along to a 3 or 4 hour presentation later, which is much more in-depth. One of the things I've always found at the Property Show is that straight away after we've provided the speech, there's a flood of people coming along to the booth and asking more questions, finding out what's more that they can learn about, or what else is there that they can come and learn about from further programs. And that's, again, another reason where you can come along here to the Property Show and get a taste of not just one, but a multitude of speakers and what they're offering. There are two types of people that come to the Property Show. There are people who are coming in as the audience, and then there's the exhibitors. So a message for both sides. For the exhibitors, always important to get in touch with your customers. Don't ignore the fact that, well, there's a cost element of having the booth, getting the staff into the Property Show. There's nothing like face-to-face. That sense of marketing has never gone away, and I think it's becoming more important in the increasing world of having a lack of communication with audiences. But also for the audience's participation, this is a great time and a great place to come along, meet the people that you could potentially be doing business with, and find out more about their companies and the offerings that they have. The Property Show, in my view, is a must. It's not something you should think about. It's when should I be booking in for the next show.